Hey guys, I'm Dave. He's Dave. It's the All Dave Saturday Show. How's it going, Dave?
It's going well, sir. How are you?
Good. I said our names too much.
It's too many Daves.
As an aside, we're already off the rails. I'm doing another show. Have you ever seen These Are the Daves, by Kids in the Hall?
Yes, I have seen. Yes, I have seen that.
That feels like we should just rename the show this. If anyone hasn't, go ahead and just Google that.
We should change the intro music to These Are the Daves I know. Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
So these Daves are going to talk about some injury news going around the league. We're going to sell you some pretty cool glasses, or try to. And then we're going to do our streaming picks for QBs and defenses. So Dave, start us off. What's the big news that we saw breaking this morning?
Breaking this morning, someone tested positive in the Jags practice facility. I don't think it's going to affect the game. We did a little bit of research, a little bit of digging, and it doesn't seem to affect the game, but it might. So pay attention to that, I guess. Yeah. And also, Cam Newton did the walkthrough with the team, practice with the team. Was that right, Dave? Yeah. So it seems as if he's going to play. If the Patriots play, we feel like that should happen. But again, it was a news item that we saw, so we want to talk to you guys about it.
Because if you still got him, you might want to get in there if you don't have a good streamer. Or DFS players who are watching this, he's might be pretty cheap. You got to check those prices. All right, for running back, Melvin Gordon's out. Not suspended at this point. He's out with illness, but he's out, so Lindsey is starting. And I went and checked. As of this recording, Lindsey's only owned in 63% of leagues. So he might still be available if some people want a starting running back to plug in. Alexander Madison is 67% owned. So he's going to be picked up in most leagues, but he is starting for the Vikings and he's still going to be out there. So a couple, not widely available, but could help you out if anything goes crazy. What else we got? Tight ends, Noah Fant's out. So some people will be playing them. Probably not the end of the world. You just got to pick up and stream somebody else. And it looks like A.J. Brown's probably going to be playing as of recording this, but I would check that. Julio's been taken off the injury reports. And all of Dave's Browns are listed as questionable. I have no idea why.
Yeah. Everything's up in the air in Cleveland, that's for sure. I don't know how this week's going to feel. Yes.
Yeah. So check on Odell, check on Landry. But we think they might go, but you could probably just flip a coin. You watching this now knows more than Dave and I recording this.
Certainly, yeah. And we literally have done as much research as we possibly can. But yeah.
So I want to say thanks to Felix Gray, these sweet glasses that we wear all the time. In fact, I just bought more last night. I just bought my wife a pair.
Well, I don't blame her for wanting a pair because they're wonderful. Yeah, I love them.
They're blue light blocking glasses that both Dave and I wear. They're great. They make a big difference when you're working on screens all day. You can get them in prescription or not. And it's pretty cool. Click the link below. It's felixgrayglasses.com/HarrisTube and go check them out. They've got a thing on there about fit. You can even hold the webcam up to see how the glasses would look on your face with the different styles. So thanks to Felix Gray for sponsoring the show, and go click the link. Check it out. Dave, here we go. Week 6. You've got first pick. And
hold on. I don't want you skating over in your nice ways, skating over what happened last week. Dave, the better of the Daves, beat me again. I mean, and not by a small margin. You maybe 20 points, I think, again.
Yeah, it was 20. I mean, it was a little unfair. You had Kyle Allen, and he left the game. You can't control that. That's going to happen. So let's feel this. Kyle Allen got 9.6 points and played half a game.
That's 45 points, right? So, I won, right?
Well, it's still more than Daniel Jones got for playing a full game.
Yeah.
So your half a game pick.
DJ is showing me all the wrong ways. I'll say that. DJ, and I think that, I actually had a conversation with a guy at work this week, and he was asking me, apparently he watches the show, so what's going on, brother? And I think I sent him down the same path of Daniel Jones because I was like, I feel good about Daniel Jones because we went over the league, who he had available. So I might have hurt him as well. I'm not going to do it to myself again, though. I'm not crazy. I'm not going to dip into that pool yet again. I'm going to a different pool, a more beautiful pool, a pool with more moxie, you could say. And you know who I'm going to pick.
Yes.
We want Gardner Minshew, baby. We're taking Gardner Minshew. We're taking Dave Huet to the well. It's week 6. We're taking him out. We Gardner Minshew, baby.
Gardner Minshew gets to play Detroit. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as this COVID positive test doesn't hold up, Gardner Minshew will take me to the win. That's what I'm hoping for. Take me to the win.
All right. I'm a little torn here. Man, it keeps working every week. I'm going Fitzpatrick again. It's going to work until it doesn't, but I'm going Fitzy.
That is definitely true. I promise you that. And well, right now you have like nothing to lose, but I like that. Yeah, against New York, that's not a bad pick at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might see a echo of that later. Quite possibly.
Okay.
All right, for my second QB then, I feel like I'm just trying to take in some of your older guys, but I'm taking Bridgewater. Which I think is we're allowed to take two from the higher owned sections. But like, I love Teddy B. Also, Chicago keeps winning games. From what I understand, they're the worst 5-1, 4-1 team of all in history.
Yeah, I don't know who's saying that, but
yeah. So someone over his right shoulder right now told me this. So I'm going to take him on his word and hope that Carolina can maybe trounce a sleeping bear or something like that. That'd be wonderful.
I see what you did. Pun intended there.
I try.
All right, I'm going to go a little deeper since you made maybe wiser picks than you've gone. So I'll be the one reaching.
Thank you.
I'm going to go Andy Dalton against Arizona. It's not as much about the matchup as Dalton's only 27% owned, so he's pretty widely available if you need to scramble. I should say, who I really want to take here is Kirk Cousins going against Atlanta. I like that matchup, but he's 38% owned, so he's pretty widely available. I would take that look before reaching down to Dalton, but I wanted to give a deeper option to help people out. And I'm looking at Dalton there. I'm looking at Rivers. And as the Bears fan, I can't bring myself to do Nick Foles. That was kind of my deeper pool, but sure. Dalton's my guy, which isn't something I thought I'd say. But
yeah. I'm very happy to see you picking Dalton as a Browns fan who's seen him play most of his career. I feel very good about. No, I feel like I talk trash to you every week and lose by wider and wider margins. So I probably should curve it, settle it down a bit.
This is your chance to enjoy it before it scores. Just live it up.
Very good. Okay, well then, hopefully one of these defenses that I picked today can help me get a little bit closer to you, at least. But I'm going to, like I said, Miami. I'm going to pick Miami going against the Jets. It's the Jets.
Yep.
That's my whole argument.
That's fair. They're available in half of leagues, so they're definitely out there for people. I'm going to go similar style. We're just playing matchups. I think it's a good week for streaming. I'm going to go Washington against the Giants.
We talked about that this week, and someone said that this week at work. We were all having a big conversation about fantasy, and they're like, man, Washington against the Giants looks pretty good. And so I feel you.
All right. Who's your next team?
My next is Carolina versus Chicago again, because I had this feeling that Chicago is going to get a little lazy, and they're just going to be like, man, we're just beating people. We're just winning these games. And they're going to, little sleeping bear. They're a little tired bear, had too much to eat maybe, and needs a little nap. They've eaten too much. They're too full. And
they're going to hibernate.
Yeah, the Panthers haven't slept in weeks. They're ready. They haven't eaten in weeks. They're ready to go. Teddy Two Gloves going to take them to a win, and the defense is going to take them even closer. I love it.
All right. Well, then I'm all in on this. I'll take the Giants, who I don't necessarily think is great, but I'm just all in on that game. Washington versus Giants. I'm taking both. I'm taking the under is what we're saying here.
I love it.
This will either go well or blow up. If they both put up 45, I'm in trouble.
Dude, I love it. Now I really badly just want to go throw 5 down on the under just for you, just because I'm like, the Dave special.
It was going to take this level of interest for me to care to watch this game, but now I got something in it.
I like the idea. You make your picks. You're like, well, this game's boring, but I can pay attention if I take the Giants.
That's how I funnel my ADD.
Wonderful.
So down in the comments, why don't you guys start playing with us? We're doing it as a draft, so we're kind of blocking each other. You guys pick whoever you want. Go look at your streamers. Pick a couple quarterbacks. Pick some defenses. Join in. Take us down.
Yeah. You won't have a hard time beating me, apparently. So.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching, and good luck. Go out there and win your week.
Win it.
Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button, write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.